outside. The kids ran to the playground, but each one passed him by. He was just a new kid here, but then I saw his face. My mama's words raced through my mind. It was like I heard her say, oh, be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Slowly I walked up to him. I said, what's your name? His eyes began to sparkle and a smile crossed his face. He's not a stranger anymore. Now he is my friend. My life has been better, all because my mama said, be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. So good inside makes you feel. I feel makes good. You feel so good. Makes you feel. It makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel. Makes you feel. Makes you feel. It makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel. Makes you feel. Makes you feel. It makes you feel so good inside.
I love this song. Hey everybody, let me stop the song so we'll go into the next song, but the next song would be a good song too, Veggie Blues. I like the Veggie Blues. But how do y'all like my lipstick? Sharon got me this lipstick. Yeah. And it doesn't turn orange on me. I don't like orange lipstick. But it doesn't turn orange on me, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Sharon, for spoiling me. Yep, she did a good deed because I couldn't get out to the department store. We don't have one close to us, and everything's shut down. So she got online to Bloomingdale's and sent me lipstick. How sweet was that? And she sent it to the office and just said, Mom, you got a package here at the office. And I said, I didn't order anything to get sent to the office because I order a lot of stuff. And he said, well, it's from Bloomingdale's. And I said, I've never been to a Bloomingdale's in my life. So he said, it's a present. I'll bring it up to you. So he brought it up to me, and it just confused the heck out of Molly because she thought she was getting to go back home, but it didn't work out. She had to stay. So he did the show with me yesterday afternoon. So I have to tell y'all something. I went to bed really late last night. Yep, went to bed really late last night. And I woke up. I went to bed about 1:30. But I was studying my Bible, and I really got into it. And I just couldn't put it down. And I thought, okay, I know I'm supposed to be learning something here. And I was really into it. And then I said my prayers. And so then I got ready to go to bed. It takes me about 5 minutes to get ready to go to bed. And then I sat up straight in the bed at 2:22. Now, 222s have never been a number in my life. 111s, yeah. Me and Kathy and Courtney, our birthday is 111, January the 11th. Patty's birthday is the 22nd. So I thought, well, there's a message here. I'll get up in the morning and I'll remember to search it out, see what it means. So I said, what does it mean? I put it into DuckDuckGo. What does it mean when you keep seeing 222? And it was vivid, 222. And what it means is to be open to feelings of change and to be receptive to what the Holy Spirit is going to do in your life. Well, I love what I'm doing, but if He wants me to do more, then I will be happy to do more. And it was kind of like cultivate. And then it said this, and it is something I have lived by for a long, long time. What you think about, you bring about. That's the way I say it. What this website I was reading said, fill your mind with the things that you want to grow with. And it's like planting the seeds and cultivate the ground. So only fill your mind with things that you love. Don't we talk about that all the time? Cultivate the mind, body, and soul. Let everything get into sync with the Holy Spirit so that you can be more receptive to it. Listen to that. So I got this new tool yesterday, and Justin and Robert put it together for me. I put it together as far as I could go, and then it wouldn't work. I couldn't do this one thing. Well, Robert figured it out. And it's a little Black & Decker cultivator. It looks like a weed eater, except it's got these fingers that do like this. They go doo, 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 doo. And I've got this flower bed that is eat up with Black-Eyed Susans. And I'm done with Black-Eyed Susans. I had so many last year, it was awful. So what I did was, I'm not going to do too much where I pull a muscle or anything. It's not hard to use this tool. But I went out, I set my timer for like 5 to 10 minutes and went out there and I cultivated a little spot about like this. 3 feet by 3 feet. Square yard. And it was wonderful. It digs things out by the roots. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm getting the soil ready. It's not planting time, it's cultivating time. And that's what we're doing right now. We have been in lockdown for 2 months. We've been in lockdown for 2 months. And we've just been trying to survive. Now it's time to cultivate what's going on in our bodies. I mean, many of us have gained, as Justin said yesterday, the quarantine 15. Let's get our bodies and our minds and everything in sync with one another. And let's do it. I don't know what it is we're going to do, but we've got to get rid of our clutter so that we can make room for the blessings that are coming our way. They're coming. They are here. We just have to plant the seeds, and it's going to happen. Yeah, somebody's reminding me that it's Friday. It's clean out our purse day, but we've not been going very many places. So our purses may be pretty clean. And I've been cultivating the soil. I've been reading some good books, and this morning I started going through the Bible like a crazy person and looking for, I started with Genesis. I'm through Ruth, but I'm looking for chapter 2, verse 22. First, I went to Proverbs. Yeah, I went to Proverbs first. Proverbs 2, verse 22. And then I'm just going through the Bible looking for 2, verse 2:22. Yeah, chapter 2, verse 22. And it's been kind of fun. It's kind of fun. One of them was about Queen Esther. And I went to bed last night with reading Jeremiah. I was reading the book of Jeremiah last night. And, I was so upset the other Wednesday, I guess it was, when I just couldn't quit crying. And I found this verse about asking. I'm starting with chapter 2, verse 22. Just going through, just looking. It's just a random thing. And I'm just looking for different verses like that. But I was reading Jeremiah before I went to bed. That's what I couldn't put down. And the prophet asked for the women to come out and mourn publicly. Mourn publicly. And it also used the term cunning. We are smart. You know we are. We are so smart. Nobody is going to mess with us. We can make things happen when we want it. So if y'all find a great verse, chapter 2, verse 22, or chapter 22, verse 2, I don't care. The 2 let's listen. Let's get our minds focused on when we get our houses in order. Oh my. The world is our oyster. It really is. We can make things happen because we're smart women and we take care of our families and we do what needs to be done because we know how. We really do know how. And I just think it's so fun. Now, 1111 is pretty good too. Yeah. And I have a hawk on my wall over here. Robert took this picture of this hawk in our backyard. And hawks are representative they're kind of a messenger from God. And when you see a hawk, that's what folklore tells us. Because I saw 2 hawks swooped over me one time when I was in Sunnyvale, California at the Yahoo campus. 2 hawks came out. The gardener came out and grabbed me and said, look up there. There was a male and a female hawk. Oh, y'all are in the New Testament now. Mark chapter 2, verse 22. Putting new wine into old wineskins is not a good thing. Hey, that works. I mean, it's just a way, it's kind of like playing a game for us to read our Bibles and see opening up your Bible to a place. But these 2 hawks swooped down on top of me, and it was such an amazing experience. And so as soon as I got to the car, I called Robert and I said, tell me what it means. And he said, because, animals are really powerful messengers, eagles and hawks. And it said to be looking for a message from God. It was kind of like being prepared to look for a message from God. So we had this hawk that came to our yard. I go out every morning out the front door after I've done my morning routine and I'm getting ready to sit down and have a cup of coffee. And I go out and I listen for our hawk because we have nesting hawks in our forest. And you can hear them. They squawk. They make a wonderful sound and you recognize it right away. So being receptive, getting the clutter out of our way. What is Proverbs 22:2? Rich and the poor have the same thing in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. And aren't we all suffering the same way through this pandemic? I mean, our president has had some very good friends to die from this virus. The rich and the poor. I listened to the weather person on Fox Business or Fox News. She lost both of her in-laws. Her husband lost both his parents during this pandemic. So we're all suffering alike through this whole mess. So I'm ready. I'll wear my mask. I'll do what I need to do to protect others. I'll do it for you. I'm not wearing it for me because I hate the thing. I really do. And I feel suffocated wearing it. Leanne's the same way. But I'll wear it for you. I wouldn't wear it for me, but I'd wear it for you. Yep. So, it's Friday. It's date night. What are you doing for fun? Robert's gone shopping. Robert has gone shopping. Can you believe that? My husband wants a chipper. He wants a wood chipper. And he's going to get one. We looked online at Marketplace to see if there were any, and they weren't as big as he wanted. So he wants a chipper. Yep. He wants a chipper. Don't know why, but he's got a pile of brush that he wants to. He just, I think we should just burn it, but he doesn't want to do that. So he's going to go buy him a chipper. I don't know where he's going to find a chipper, but he's determined. He is determined to buy a chipper, and he doesn't want one with a Chinese engine because he won't be able to get parts for it, he says. He wants something he can work on. So he knows exactly what he wants, and he is going to find it. Or we won't buy one. That's just how it is. But I like my little cultivator. And I'm cultivating, I'm getting ready for a new planting season. Planting new in me. Yeah. Planting new in me. Isn't this going to be wonderful? We've had these 2 months of just kind of being barren. Our soul being barren. Let's start lifting ourselves up with wonderful things. I didn't know why I saw the 222 last night in the middle of the night. And then I slept the rest of the night. But I woke up, and there it was. 222. So drink up, ladies. Don't need that pin to the top. All my comments go away when we pin something. I can't see them anymore. There we go. So you just have to listen to the God breezes. I also had another dream. I dreamed that I got all my tank tops and I washed all my tank tops together. And I put them all on, I don't know why I'm dreaming about our tools, but I put them all on these little things, on hangers, and hung them all up so that I had 6 tank tops right here. I don't know if I even own 6 tank tops. But I was washing like items together. You have to have a lot of laundry to do that. I don't have but one little bag of laundry right now. Daniel, what does Daniel say? Daniel 2:22 reveals deep and hidden things. He knows what lies in the darkness, and light dwells with him. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah. Pizza movie night. That's fun. So, folks, let's get our soil tilled and let's plant some good stuff deep in here. Let's plant some good stuff. And tilling the soil is getting the clutter out of your homes. let's get the clutter out of our home so we can have some fun in the sun. Y'all are laughing at me. Let me see what somebody said. Oh, I laughed when then realized you probably meant snakes, not snacks, and that was scary. Oh, how and where do you access Fly Lady Premium and what that I paid for? You got to go to the Fly Lady Premium website. That's my nephew Alexander's website, and he's the one that has virtual mentors for you. Catherine retires today. Congratulations. I had a friend, one of Justin's sixth grade teachers. This was his last year to teach, and then school got canceled, and he didn't even get to have a retirement party. Just keep listening to good stuff. You can find some good stuff out there. You can. And you can go to Bible Gateway and the Bible will read to you. Yep, I love this Bobbi Brown lipstick. It is wonderful. I put one in my bathroom and one here in my vanity. Well, Alexander built this website, FlyLadyPremium.com, I think is the name of it. Let me go look. Patty, put the link to Alexander's website. And Conda is one of the virtual mentors. They will work one-on-one with you every week if you want it, once a month. All of it, they will do that. Now, I can't do that. I work one to thousands. That's the way I work. That's the way I've always worked. FlyLadyPremium.com. But Alexander, he had this idea when he was in college, and he ran with it. I had to give his professor permission to let, that Alexander could do it. But Alexander was raised with the Fly Lady system. He knows it. He sang on our songs. He did Room Patrol. He sang backup. He did backup singing on the show, on some of our songs. He was 10 years old. So he's been around. Bobbi Brown is about the only lipstick I can wear. Yeah, I can only wear because it doesn't change colors on me. Patty and I have a weird skin pH, and lipsticks turn orangey and yucky. And I'm not an orange person. So everybody, let's cultivate the soul. Let's plant wonderful seeds and be prepared to hear the Holy Spirit coming into your life. It's going to happen. It happens to me quite often when I'm just quiet. And, at 1 o'clock in the morning, the TV's off. I have no AirPods in my ears. And I am just quiet. And it was lovely. It was just lovely. And then in just a little while, I woke up at 2:22. So scouting out what those verses are, are wonderful. And I'm excited about everything opening up and people being able to get out of their homes and enjoy a sunbeam. I mean, some people live in apartment buildings and they can't get out in much sun. I talked to our representative with Constant Contact the other day. His name's Aaron. And Aaron's been my representative for, a couple of years now. And I said, Aaron, how are you doing? He said, well, Miss Marla, it's been hard. He said, I'm used to being around people. And he sounded a little down. And I said, well, are you getting out in the sun? And he said, well, I live kind of on the first floor, and I have a little balcony, but it doesn't get much sun. And he said, I've been going out for a run a couple of times a week, and I said, that's good. You've got to get out in a sunbeam. So let's commit. If you get some sunshine in your area this weekend, we're not going to have much. But we are going to have, if you get some sun, you get out in it. Get out in it. So let's take care of ourselves. Let's be a good deed doer. Let's cultivate our gardens of our minds and hearts and souls. Let's cultivate it, and you're going to see huge changes happen. Because when you cultivate the ground, what's going on in here? It's what Leanne and I wrote Body Clutter about. I got to get, look here. I got a dead rose. I'm going to have to put that in. I made potpourri out of all my roses for Mother's Day. Yeah, let's get some sunbeams going. But we talked about body clutter in body clutter. You know, we got to get rid of the clutter that's in our brains, and that's what that verse was. That's what that number's telling me, is we've got to do away with the clutter in our heads to be receptive to new things. Yeah, we can do this. We can really do this. So everybody, y'all have a great rest of the day. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. We're going to keep this short today because I want to go out and till some more ground. And I didn't get dirty. I put on a dirty, it's not a dirty shirt. It has a big old spot on it. It has a big grease spot on it that won't come out. And I thought, well, they won't be able to see it on camera. And if you see it, that's fine because it's right there. But I thought, well, I'll go outside. And I don't want to get my feet real muddy because we've had 5 inches of rain. Somebody asked if our feather duster needs to be in direct or indirect sunlight. The ones in here rarely get direct sunlight, and they do fine. One of them is 6 years old. I have one in the front room that gets direct sunlight that's 20 years old. Yep, I've got bouquets of feather dusters everywhere. Just bouquets of feather dusters. So I think being in the sunlight, just being in a lighted room is good enough. And occasionally you take it outside and you let it air out in a big old sunbeam. I've used shout on it. It just won't do it. Tried everything. I really have. Because this is one of my favorite shirts. And I got a big old grease spot right there. I did see a remedy for it once upon a time, which was stupid, but it would work. You drench the whole shirt in oil, and then it all gets to be the same color. But I'm not going to waste good oil to do that. Yeah. Hey, Gina from Singapore. Pray for Hong Kong. Everybody pray for Hong Kong. I have tried Dawn. Yep, I have tried Dawn. I think it got set is the problem. And I'm about out of Dawn dishwashing liquids. You know I can't cook if I don't have Dawn. Can't cook if I don't have Dawn. So I have ordered I've used OxyClean on it. Yeah, I keep a little bottle of Dawn dishwashing liquid in my bathroom, y'all. I do this for spots. Well, y'all have a great day. Next week is Ben's birthday. He was May the 28th is Ben's birthday. So keep Ben in your prayers. He was running fever yesterday. I got to check on him this morning. No, it doesn't ruin the shirt. You just have to wash it then, and then everything's the same color. It was kind of like one of those duh moments, but I don't want to waste a whole bunch of oil. Soak it in Dawn overnight. Well, y'all are just full of answers. I'm telling you, I'm going to try that. Well, everybody, have a great rest of the day. I'm going to go cultivate some more soil and dig out some roots of stuff that I don't like. I've got some irises I need to transplant, but it's not a good transplanting day. But it's a good cultivating day. Yep. What's Leanne saying about me and my dawn? She had yellow dawn, and Marla brought me some blue, yeah, and then it turned green, and then I just dumped it all down the drain and said, there's nothing like the blue. So people ask me, what's the difference between our silver and our purple rags? There's absolutely nothing, and there was probably nothing wrong with the Dawn dishwashing liquid that was yellow. But you know, I use a lot of Dawn, and I like Dawn. I took a big old bottle to Leanne, and I've gone through the other bottle, so I just ordered me 2 more bottles, and they should be here next week. I won't run out, but I can't cook without an onion, and I can't cook without Dawn dishwashing liquid. That's the things. But I'm going to till some soil. I'm going to keep on studying on my 222 and see how this goes. Y'all have a good day. Do something nice for somebody else. And let's stay positive. Let's turn the news off. Let's stay positive. And I'm going to find a good book to read. Patriotic book, I think. I'm going to read a patriotic book. May read something from the Revolutionary War. That could be fun. Yep. Patriots. Let's stand up for our freedom. Yep. We've been good little soldiers. We've stayed home. We've done what we're supposed to do. And it's time to venture out a little bit. We can do it. We do it safely. We wear our masks for each other. We don't necessarily wear it for ourselves, but we wear it for each other. See you later. Love y'all. Bye.